Welcome to Fifth Dimensional Life, Mass Human Awakening. I'm Lise, your host. I'm going to be speaking about James Gilliland and ECETI, his ECETI ranch. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for holding space and being on my channel with me. You are so awesome. I love your comments and I love interacting with all of you too. So let's dive into it. James here, he is a fellow who grew up in the States near Roswell. He has had many, many visitations ever since he was a young child. He just kind of thought it was like a normal part of life that you were every human was interacting with extraterrestrial beings. And then as he grew older, he realized, oh, okay, he's more, more unique. So he has quite a few different books out. He does a lot of lectures, ministries, counselor. He has had quite a few NDEs, or near-death experiences, and he's made contact with lots of different types of beings. At his ranch, he hosts many different types of events and retreats there. So he helps people clear their bodies. A lot of times it's very common for people to get energetic attachments in. There's so many different types of malevolent attachments that you can get on you, inside of you. Lots of energy that can get stuck. And with that, ailments happen and disease can start to happen. Mental health issues. There's so many things around that. And so he really helps people clear. You can actually go onto his website as well to get clearing help through that. And ECETI is enlightened contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. So it's slightly different than the CE5s, which are close encounters of the fifth kind, human initiated extraterrestrial contact. They are still quite similar in certain ways. I'm just starting to learn more about ECETI though. I've been doing CE5s for a couple of years now. So his information, his wealth of knowledge is just absolutely expansive. He has tons and tons of great videos online, lots of really cool events. So here is his eceti.org website. You can find his healing and clearing. He has a free clearing technique that you can do on yourself. And a lot of this is with using God and Jesus. He's very, very, he has such a thorough awareness of all of the different types of religions, but the true form of each of these spiritualities. So here he has his steps to clear in a short form prayer as well. So to close, so you want to get into a quiet area to clear your mind. So you have to end up close your aura by visualizing a white or gold light around you. Call upon your chosen cultural representative, God, Jesus, Buddha, so on. Tell the entities they are healed and forgiven, lifted and enlightened. Tell them that they are healed and surrounded with the Christ light and the Christ love or Christ consciousness. Ask your chosen representative to take them to their perfect place. That might be in source energy or crossed over to a different plane. Ask that all negative thought forms and limiting mental concepts be dissolved and lifted into the light of truth. Ask that all psychic bonds be severed and close their auras to all but spirit of the highest vibration. Repeat this process until you feel cleared. There may be more than one healing to do. Remember, your word is very powerful. Your thoughts create things, they create your life. And what is spoken on their level manifests instantly. Many enlightened ones use this process before opening to channel. It creates a clear and safe environment, and it also lifts the one who is doing the healing. Intent is 9/10 of the law. If you intend to serve and heal, you will draw to your entities of like mind. If you intend to coerce or manipulate, again, you will draw entities of like mind. That is the law of attraction right there. So, highly recommend you try this out. I do slightly different clearing techniques that I've been doing since I was a little kid. I learned that through kind of going to church and harnessing or like calling in Jesus and filling myself and the room I'm in, my home, and even my block or my area that I'm in with crystalline white light, loving energy. And I would just visualize that and see it come to life. Now I do even deeper meditations of that where I go throughout the different levels of our planet. I will do some of those meditations coming up. I'll post those on here. So events that they do, they don't have any posted right now. You can do Skywatch weekends. I really, really want to go down here. I think it'd be so amazing. You can book your spot in here. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you transpersonal release session. I was looking at this recently. I thought it was quite interesting. So you can actually fill out the form below here to book an appointment. So it's a remote session and they will remotely connect with you. Live or Skype phone sessions are no longer available. So all you have to do is get into a meditative state at least half hour before your remote session is scheduled and be ready to go, to let go of which does not serve you. After the session, we recommend you to ground, integrate, and drink plenty of water. You will receive an email summary within a week from the day of your session. Final step is your recap call, which can be scheduled via a reply to the summary email. It's kind of interesting when you get into these remote sessions and quantum entanglement, similar to the medbed.com healing. I find it absolutely fascinating. And, you can look at people's reviews on these and it, seems incredibly amazing what people experience. So he does stress about the contact protocol safeguards and the dangers as well, because if you are a person with a higher vibration, higher intuitive abilities or higher psychic abilities, in the etheric realms, you can be like a lighthouse in the dark, and you're like a beacon of light just shining very, very bright. A lot of dark malevolent entities will be attracted to the light that is emanating from you. And if you don't have safeguards, if you don't know what you're doing, you are really susceptible to malevolent attacks or attachments, intrusive thoughts, things like that are all malevolent beings attaching onto you or stealing your life force energy. And so James, he goes through this, how to help yourself be protected in this, clearing yourself, and keeping your body well protected, well healed. If your auric field is full, healthy, complete, malevolent entities are not able to attach onto you. Your vibration the higher it is, and the more you're full and protected and healed and whole, malevolent entities can't even come near you because they'll just transmute into source, or they'll just run away. They cannot exist in high vibrational states or around high vibrational beings. Now, if your auric field is damaged, sometimes they get rips in them, little holes, things like that. Those are ways that malevolent entities can come in and attach to you. And they literally suck the loosh out of you. They will try and control you. They can possess you. They can sit inside of organs in your body and cause disease, cause discomfort. They are parasitic beings, and they need a being to live off of so that they can continue on living, or they'll just die out or become a very incapable type entity. And humans, we have the ability to also create these entities. There's a whole big long study and tons of information on that side of things. James does highlight it as something that is very important to be aware of, so that you are able to clear your space, clear your body, heal your body, and be in the prime position for connecting with higher vibrational beings. So you can do that safely. He also, does go into, where is it here? About the elites, rituals, sacrifices, things like that, that also have controlled the narrative, controlled people, kept us in a lower vibration, a lower consciousness state. So this is part of why a lot of these things haven't been practiced openly, and so on and so forth. So, he hits the nail on the head with so many different things, with consciousness and expanding human abilities and our ascension into higher dimensions. So this is just an article on him. There's his clearing techniques. This is he has lots of really great videos on YouTube and other channels as well. I came across this Michael Sala video of him recently. It was them talking about the extraterrestrial fleet that arrives or has arrived in our solar system of, I can't remember how many ships, but there's like hundreds, I think, or maybe not even that many. I can't think. I can't remember. Anyways, but it's a bit longer. It's just over an hour of an interview. But James is so well spoken. He's been doing his ECETI and C5s for over 37 years. 37 years, and he is super adorbs. I just had to say that because just the way he speaks and his kind, sweet nature is, but yet, he has the fiery side of the very, what's the word? Bold and I don't want to say proud. Anyways, he has the lion type behavior, or just like the outlook on his life. He is very much geared in helping the global movement of expanding consciousness and ascension for all humans. Brave, the brave lion. That's what I meant. Anyways, so highly recommend checking out this video of James and Michael Sala. I really, really loved it. I watched it a few times just because I thought the information was so great. And take a look at his website here, eceti.org. And I hope you have learned a whole bunch of different things on this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.